First pad's on. Sit the second pad in. Sit that like that. That's good. Now the rotor you can put back on. Now you're meant to wash these rotors before you put them on. I've already given a quick wash. You can use some brake cleaner, or I just use soapy water, so that'll do the trick. Once you've put the rotor on, you can give it a quick clean again because you're going to get your greasy fingers all over it. So you're going to slide the rotor back on into place. Find your little hex screw. Put that back on. What you can do is also, when you're tightening these, you can tighten your handbrake up manually through here. So what we'll do is, because we need to tighten it up anyways, find where it is. It's there. Will not move at all now. Handbrake's on tight. You can tighten the hex now, nice and good. Now that this is tight as it can be, and it ain't moving, that means the handbrake's on. So what you want to do is move it over a couple teeth till it moves up freely. So we'll get to adjusting that later on a little bit better. So the caliper can go back on. You can clean this off. I'll clean it later. Because we squeeze the piston on, these should just slide on with ease. If the pads are properly spun around. Now, also want to untangle what I've done here. There we go. Let that slide on. You want to make sure these bolts are nice and tight. You don't want the caliper falling off while you're driving. Now, if you haven't seen this already, if there's not enough space to get to the breaker bar to move, and you try different angles and nothing helps, what you can do is take that off, rotate it once, and this will be slightly on a different angle. Now that that's back on, we can put the clip back on. This is fairly easy to put on, as long as you get the right technique. So just slide one side on, and then use your flathead screwdriver on the other side to push it down and over. Now at the same time you got to lift it up, so you put that back in and you push it in. Now that's not in 100% yet, so just give it a little tap, and that's in. What I'll do is I'll just lift that up to free itself, so it can move into its own place where it wants to move in. And that's in. So you've completed putting the rotors and pad on. Take the little sensor out of the old thing. If these sensors are worn out, you might need to get some new ones, but for now I'll use the same ones. They just squeeze back into the old pad, onto the new one. Just give it a little tap into place there. Okay, that's in. Put the plug back in, squeeze the wire back into a wiggly shape, pigtail. Still haven't finished yet. We're going to still adjust the handbrake a little bit better. It's easier to adjust it when the wheel's on though. You get a better sense of feel. So what you want to do is put just a couple of nuts to hold the wheel in place. So what we want to do is, see how it's free spinning here? We want to tighten it till it stops spinning. And when it stops spinning, you want to loosen up just a fraction. And when you've done that, your handbrake's adjusted. Now that you've adjusted your handbrake, you can finish putting on all the... Before you go adjusting your handbrake, make sure both wheels are off the ground, the handbrake is off, and it is out of gear. Also, once you've done adjusting the handbrake, feel how nice and tight the handbrake is. If it still feels a bit loose, come back and adjust it slightly more or less.